Alright, and here is the Season OG gameplay trailer that Fortnite recently posted. Starts with Dusty Divot. This was one of my favorite POIs in Chapter 1. It's actually crazy to see it. No subtitles. This is actually crazy. The planes. The junk rift. The clingers. The racetrack. Alright. So that is a trailer for the new Fortnite season. Let's watch it again real quick. In slow motion. So I can kind of talk about some stuff. Alright, maybe quarter speed is too slow, but we'll roll with it. So this is Risky Reels. If you guys liked Rocky Reels in Chapter 3, very similar POI. Rocky was kind of like an updated version of Risky Reels. This is Lazy Links. This is the golf course POI, and there's a lot of these golf cart vehicles there. These vehicles, I don't think spawned everywhere on the map. They kind of had like set areas where they would spawn, like Lazy Links and Paradise Palms and stuff. Flush Factory. Westworld. I forget the name of that place for some reason, but Alex Ramy used to land there. Motel. Wait, that was Lonely Lodge, I think. This is Wailing Woods. Tilted. And this is our first look at a lot of the Battle Pass skins. So, from my understanding, the max level in the Battle Pass is going to be tier 50 based on some leaks that I don't want to show on screen, but the entire Battle Pass has leaked. And each of these skins is a remix of a skin from Fortnite's past. So this is like a mix of Peely and Lil Whip. This is like a mix of Ragnarok and Omega. This is like a mix of Cuddle Team Leader and the Raven skin. This is a mix of the Link skin and Renegade Raider. And this is the Spectral Knight. This is going to be a very customizable skin, and there will be other versions of it shown during the trailer here. And I think this is really good. Like I said, there's going to be 50 tiers max, and then I think 70 for the bonus styles. So you only need to get to level 70 next season from my understanding. Again, that's based on leaks, so it is subject to change. If you're someone that is like very concerned about getting the most value for your money when getting this season's Battle Pass, one thing you can do, assuming Fortnite Crew works for this season's Battle Pass, which it should, Fortnite Crew is a 30-day rolling subscription. And right now is an interesting time because we're about to have 2 months and 2 battle passes overlapping. So if you get Fortnite Crew on like November 10th, you'll get this OG season's battle pass. You'll get 1,000 V-Bucks for getting Fortnite Crew. You'll get the November skin. And then when December comes around and Chapter 5 starts, you'll get the Chapter 5 Season 1 Battle Pass as well as the December skin. Because it is a 30-day rolling subscription. You just need to get it late enough into December that you still have your subscription active when Chapter 5 starts. And I think like November 10th or so would be pretty much a guarantee that you'll have it when Chapter 5 starts. I think the event is supposed to be December 2nd, and then the season would probably start December 3rd, but sometimes they do those longer downtimes between seasons. From this picture, also, hand cannon right there, heavy AR in this Lynx's hands, hunting rifle, and RPG. A lot of people were bent out of shape with this clip here because this kind of shows that they're not using the old weapon models for some of these weapons. Like this RPG, the RPG didn't look like this in Chapter 1, and then the hand cannon didn't look like this in Chapter 1. Doesn't really bother me personally, but there are a lot of people bent out of shape about that. I don't know if I should have it muted. Is the audio annoying like that? I'll just have it. Pump shotgun, hand cannon, rolling up on Tilted. Tilted is a bit different though. There was like a bigger building here, and that has annoyed some people. Regular AR in this person's hands. And this is Fortnite OG. That's the name of the season and the logo for the season. Grappler confirmed. Bush consumable confirmed. Also something very important coming up right here. I think it's right here. Sliding. So this confirms, Fortnite had already posted a teaser which basically confirmed sprinting and mantling would be saying, but this right here confirms sliding, and I think slide kick is going to be returning as well. And if they're keeping sliding, I think they're definitely keeping sprinting and mantling as well. And I think there's maybe even times in this trailer where people do like sprint and mantle. Shopping carts, more ATKs. This is another one of those versions of the Spectral Knight. Like I said, that'll be a very customizable skin. Sorry if the audio is bothering people. I don't know how people feel about the slowed down audio. Regular AR in the back of the ATK, or in the front of the ATK. They blow the ATK up. I don't know if that happened at the time. I'm not gonna lie. The drift board is confirmed. Also, this right here, you see the blue part. My webcam is kind of blocking it, but that confirms bounce pads will be a part of next season. And so this is Loot Lake after the floating cube event. And one thing that I have seen, a leak that I saw, is that we're going to have a lot of mini events over the course of the season as throwbacks to the live events in Chapter 1. So there might be like a mini version of the Cube event, a mini version of the Ice King event, a mini version of the Volcano event, all happening over the course of this month-long season, which is pretty crazy. It's nice they put this in here. I think he flips into a hunting rifle shot, does he not? Yeah, that's like one of the... This is how people would go for trick shots back in the day, was like with the hoverboard, or the drift board and the hunting rifle. Quad crasher right here. That's another vehicle that was in the game. Is he gonna fly from this? This would make you fly up. That's the Loot Island, if you guys know, like, it spawns in Force Zone. Loot Island was just a part of Loot Lake at the time. And in the Season 6 of... season, it kind of like started flying around. These cannons were from the pirate season. I think we had cannons in Chapter 3 Season 2 with the IO that you could kind of launch yourself out of, and these cannons worked a similar way, but they were bugged pretty much constantly, so we'll see if they finally fix those bugs or not. Minigun confirmed here. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out in Zero Build. The planes confirmed. And the ice area. Also, reboot vans confirmed. There's been some amount of concern that players have over whether or not reboot vans will be in the game. I think also some of the scenes in Tilted also showed reboot vans. But they were added in Chapter 1, Season 8. And if we're going to be going from Season 5 to X, people were like, are they going to wait until 8 to have reboot vans? Don't know if that's the case. Actually, I'm pretty sure that is the case. This is the ice area. They're kind of teasing Season 7 here. Planes and reboot vans were not in the game at the same time. Planes were vaulted in Season 7. Reboot vans were added in Season 8. Also, there's a vending machine here. Vending machines were in Chapter 1 initially, but you had to use material for them instead of gold. I imagine they'll make them work based on gold, because as you can see through a lot of the things in this trailer, they're not overly concerned about keeping things exactly as they were back then. Like, we have the new models of the weapons. We have sprinting and mantling. I think that's a good thing, and for that, I think that they'll kind of make the vending machines work off gold, because that was just a lot better of a system than material. Lots of zip lines. Yeah, someone in chat said there's lots of zip lines here. Hard to say if that's... There was a lot of zip lines in this area already. Like, the snow area is what added zip lines into the game. This is more of the bush consumable. This is a baller vehicle. This was added in Season 8. These were... seemed to be pretty OP, but they got nerfed to the point where you could pop them pretty quickly, and then the person would be left stranded. But in competitive, these were really good at the time. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know how concerned they were about making this trailer like true to what's happening. Risky Reels is in the background here, and I don't think Risky Reels was on the map after the ballers were added. Because Risky got removed in Season 7 for the block, I think. And then the top right area of the map was also transformed with the volcano in Season 8. So Risky wasn't there, but we have ballers and Risky on the map. And I have seen some things that would kind of indicate they're going... There will be some changes to the map. It won't be exactly as it was in Season 7. Or in Chapter 1, sorry. I don't know if I can show this or not without getting copyrighted, because it is a leak. But I'm going to try to find it. Hold on, I'm like scrolling my Twitter right now to find this picture. But a lot of people have posted, or a lot of leakers have posted recently, because there's a lot going on in Fortnite right now. Okay, I found it. So, This is going to be one of the versions of the map, and a lot of people look at this, and the first thought is it's Season 7 because the ice area came in Season 7, but during Chapter 1, Season 7, Greasy was consumed by the ice area, and it was like a frozen lake. Flush Factory was gone, and there was a place called Happy Hamlet here, and then also the ice lake kind of split this spot in half. This was Yonder Yard. So they're clearly going for some sort of, it will be like somewhat different from how it was in actually Chapter 1. And then I've also seen people argue that this is the Season X map and not Season 7 because Greasy did return in Season X. But this top right area of the map was changed by Season X. So I think this is the Season 7 map. But it just kind of goes to show, like I said, there will be some differences with the map. It's not going to be exactly how it was in Chapter 1. And I actually really like that. If that was the Season 7 version of the map, I would have enjoyed the game a lot more in that time. Junk Rift here. More ballers. This is the rocket, so this is actually very interesting. I didn't see this the first time. This was for the build-up to the Black Hole event, was this rocket being constructed at Dusty. However, by then it was Dusty Depot instead of Dusty Divot because of like the time travel in Season X. But this kind of being here screams Black Hole event. And then he throws the Junk Rift. This is a new skin. This is a Lady Rex, I'm pretty sure. I'm definitely going to get that skin. I just saw that as well. This is the infantry rifle. I can't tell what this character is holding. Is that a grenade launcher? Oh no, this is a proximity launcher. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the webcam and the code. Hold on. This is the proximity launcher in that character's hands. You guys can't really see it that well, but you know, trust me. This is also a new skin. This is a combination of Drift and Fish Stick. I think this might also be a new skin. I just don't know what it's a combination of. It's a combination of Drift and something. But it seems like a lot of the new skins are going to be combinations of Chapter 1 skins and like other skins. Like how we looked at with the Battle Pass at the start. Clinger grenades. Is that Retail Row? Trying to look at like the weapons in their hands and stuff. He has a hunting rifle. He slide kicks her. That's attack shotgun in that character's hands. Where we drop in, that's another tagline for this season. The planes once again and the Renegade Lynx combination. I like that they're doing that though with a lot of like the combination like mashup skins. I really like the way they look. Another look at the RPG. Shockwave grenades right here if you guys were concerned about no mobility. Actually, that might be a Junk Rift. I can't tell if that's a Junk Rift or a Shockwave grenade. Oh, it's a Junk Rift, 100%. Again, my webcam was blocking it, but it was a Junk Rift. And then here's more look at the skin I said that would be super customizable. This blue, orange, and purple are all different versions of that skin that you're going to be able to customize. The Spectral Knight. I think that skin's going to be really good. I really like the Knight skins. I think this might even be one. And this is at Lucky Landing. So that is our first look at Fortnite OG. The season is going to be starting tomorrow. It's very exciting. I'm going to go over some mini leaks or whatever at the end of this video. If you guys did enjoy this, remember to give it a like, subscribe to like some more, and comment down below what you think of the next Fortnite season. So we got Aiko here. I don't know to what extent these mini small events could be. Season OG will feature some mini events. I kind of talked about that before. I don't know what extent these small mini events could be by Barbie Hub's wording. I assume it means perhaps small things like the rifts closing or even the cube spawning. So that'll be very interesting. And again, it is a month-long season. There's going to be a lot of hype and excitement going on during this season. No matter, like, I've seen a lot of people stressing about, like, oh, will this be in? Or how will the game play like this? Like, it's going to be a month long. It's going to go by very quick. Just enjoy it for what it is. Throwdown Catch has been re-added to the files as an LTM. We haven't had LTMs in Fortnite in a while, but seemingly they're going to return next season, which is huge. I know a lot of players miss the LTMs and have wanted them back for a while. Also, another huge leak. Hold on, I'm trying to find like someone who had a good tweet about it. Season OG's umbrella will be called Timebrella. This isn't actually what it is. This is the Chapter 1 Season 9 umbrella, but that is, the name of the umbrella will be Timebrella. And it might look like the clock tower from Tilted would be my guess. But I know a lot of players have wanted this to return for a while. Stranger Things. Fortnite X Stranger Things 11 telekinetic teen escape Dr. Burner and Hawkins National Laboratory cap variant included. So 11 and Steve Harrington should be coming to the game as skins during next season. And then also the old Stranger Things skin should be returning to the shop as well. See here, Steve Harrington and 11 will be added to the Stranger Things collab. And you might be like, that sounds hecka random. But the original Stranger Things collab did happen in Chapter 1, Season 9, which is one of the seasons that we're going to be like going back over. So that would somewhat make sense. I'm trying to find the post someone said, I think it was HypeX, or someone said that the old skins would be returning. Here is Fire Monkey saying 70 is the max level for Chapter 4, Season 5, Fortnite OG, and this is like some line of text encode. I have no idea how leaking works or any of that stuff, but like they get access to the files, and then they're able to find out things like that. So from what I've seen, 50 was the max level of the Battle Pass, so I'm thinking it'll be 50 for like the skins, and then 70 for the bonus styles. Kind of like how, we get 100 for the skin typically, and then 200 for the bonus styles. Here we have from Fire Monkey, Demigorgon and Chief Hopper have been updated for the item shop. So when something hasn't came to the item shop in a while, it's not updated for the current shop, I guess. Again, I don't know how this stuff works, but they updated these skins for the item shop, so they're expected to return for the Stranger Things collab coming up. And that does make sense. When there was a time where I think it was Tim Sweeney and somebody else from Epic did a Q&A with Lachlan, Allier, and Cypher, and they asked about old collabs coming, and like they basically said it's up to the other party and not us. So if there's a new Stranger Things collab coming, it kind of would make sense that they're down to bring back the old skins as well. And we did have a Stranger Things collab during Chapter 1, Season 9. I also thought this was very interesting. Wenzo posted, the following weapons will have different design/stats as they have a separate ID from the ones currently in-game. And those weapons are the pump, the tac, the AR, the burst AR, the hunting rifle, the bolt action rifle, and the double barrel shotgun. So you can use these weapons right now in creative, but in Fortnite OG, they may have different stats, or maybe even just a different weapon model than what they currently have in-game. So, what they'll have in-game next season. So we'll have to see how that plays out, but there's still hope for a good feel for some of those weapons to actually feel like how they felt in Chapter 1. I'm personally not too concerned about that one way or the other. They could have the pump have the stats that it currently has now, and it's not the biggest deal to me. But I think that's going to be everything from the video that I wanted to talk about. Just kind of quickly go over the trailer and pick out as many like little hidden clues or things during the trailer that you might not have caught if you weren't someone who played the game back then, kind of like that rocket launch thing. Okay, this is huge. This just got posted 6 seconds ago. The guided missile launcher will be unvaulted during Fortnite OG. However, it won't be after until 27.10, so that's like one of the season updates. But the guided missile launcher should be returning to the game. Allegedly, according to leaks, like always, we've talked about this a lot with this season, is that leaks sometimes can be incorrect. We had that with like the sprinting and mantling thing. The initial, what the map would end up being, it does seem like we're getting a more faithful recreation of the Chapter 1 map than what was initially thought. Sprinting and mantling should be here. Zero build's 100% going to be there. And we're going to have a lot of content added to the game. That is going to be it for this video, but I'm sure many other things will be coming out after I post this. As I was recording it, like there was lots of things that came out, like that guided missile launcher thing was posted 6 seconds as of the time that I reacted to it. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Comment down below what you think of Fortnite OG. And even if I've had a lot of people kind of asking me like, should I be excited about this if I didn't play back then? Also, Chug Splash and Peely's Hands here. So those should be returning. And I think even if you didn't play back then, this should still be a very exciting time for you to play the game, because it's going to be 5 seasons worth of content in a month into a live event into Chapter 5 Season 1. I think the next 2 months of content for this game are about to go crazy. Regardless of how you feel about Chapter 1 and the Chapter 1 map, it's going to be very fast-paced content-wise, and I think it's going to go by very, very, very fast, and it's going to be very fun to play. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow with a, you know, video talking about things in the season and what you need to know. Until then, I'll see you. Thanks for watching.